I think one thing that we as artists can all agree on is that we have old pieces that we look back on that we were so proud of when we first created them, and now we're not very proud of them anymore. For me, that is this piece that I did back in 2016. It's of Kagome taking a selfie in front of a dead Inuyasha as he's pinned to the tree, reminiscent of Kagome touching his ears. Just kind of a play on that. This piece was very popular at anime conventions, so if you picked this up at Anime Iowa or MSP Comic Con up in Minnesota, you are a real one and I really appreciate it. I know that this was a classic, I just really feel like it's time to kind of update it with my current style. I have a much more loose painting style now, and I feel like I could really do it a little bit more justice, so I do want to redo it today and see how much my painting style has changed. So now I'm just doing some thumbnails to try and figure out the best way that I want to lay this out, whether it's just to keep the same layout or to change the orientation of the page altogether or not. I ended up deciding to kind of keep it the same way and just move Kagome closer to him, because she was obviously all on top of him before when he was pinned to the tree. So I just kind of felt like I liked the layout a lot more after I changed it. So yeah, I'm gonna speed up a little bit more throughout the process, and I'll come in a little bit more to provide commentary where I feel it's necessary, but I hope you stick around to see the end of the video for the final product. So as I'm getting ready to lay down my base colors, I'm really trying to think about how I want to do this, because honestly, I don't really want to mess this up. This piece was such an important piece for me, but a lot of the parts of it that I want to change are parts that I struggle with. Like for me, sorry, I have a kid and she's running rampant through the house. For me, I struggle a lot with emotions, so I wanted her to have a big smile on her face, but I'm not very great at portraying emotions in my drawings. I always feel like I have the same Barbie doll effect, so I draw the same face on different bodies all the time, and it's really annoying, and I don't really like doing that. So one part of this piece was that I wanted to draw a different type of face. I didn't want to do the same type of anime style, but at first I kind of started to do that, and you'll see me change the face later on. But a lot of it was that I really wanted to have a big smile on her face in this piece, and you'll see me struggle with it. But here I am laying down the shading. This is all on the same layer. I'm using the Ross Draws soft paint brush. It's my favorite brush. I use it for everything. And then yeah, just laying down my colors. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Around this part of the piece, I was trying to get the shirt right. I just wasn't really feeling it. I needed to redo the anatomy of her body and kind of how I drew it. It was at an angle, and so it kind of messed with how I wanted to perceive it, and so here I am redrawing it. So I went ahead and made a new layer and set up a sketch so that I kind of had an idea of how I wanted to redraw the shape of the shirt. And then I just kind of started painting over it with shapes so that I could get that painted in. And then I went ahead and got the rest of that all fixed up. And then it ended up looking a lot better. And I was a lot more pleased with how it was looking. So the face was something I really struggled with, and the eyes were a really big part of it because I didn't really understand how to show the happiness that I wanted to show in the piece. Or I guess like the show-offiness that I wanted to portray because she's taking a selfie in front of a dead body, you know? So yeah, it was just a harder expression for me because I usually just draw very somber, melancholy faces. And I don't know, I feel like the face works. I feel like it, you know, I don't know. It also gave me an opportunity to fix the alignment of the chin because it was off quite drastically and I didn't realize it until I did this. So I feel like it worked out better in the end because it did give me an opportunity to notice what was wrong with the rest of the face. And then here I am going in and adding highlights. And then kind of fixing up some of the details on the face while I go back in and begin my rendering process. So for some reason, my iPad didn't want to let me screen record any more of the process, but I ended up doing adjusting the curves to the piece and then adding chromatic aberration to it, and then some Gaussian blur to Inuyasha to add him more into the background of the piece. And that's how I finished it out. So yeah, if you enjoy videos like this, go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment below letting me know what you think, and leave a like on the video. That does let me know if you want more videos like this. I do appreciate any feedback, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Here's the old piece and here is the new piece. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.